Welcome to Serendipity Homestead.
Hello, Barnsley to man.
Episode
It's episode 25.
25. This is what's coming up. Riff raff at the bar.
You'll have to excuse me, beard and...
The fact that he's hacky.
Yeah, I've been working...
He's been working very hard and...
Serendipity 2.
Has seen very little daylight for at least the last week.
I'm a vampire. I didn't come out that day.
But it is taking shape. And John's actually allowed me to video how it's looking at the moment, which is unusual for John because he prefers to only show when the work's over with.
Yeah.
So I've got a few photos of what the building was before and a little video of what it was like before. And then as it looks today, today as we're filming is the 9th of September. So this is what it looks like today. So far on the granny flat, it's now got a roof, it's now got windows, bathroom and corridor, and it's in. So as you walk through the entrance, excuse the mess, we are renovating obviously. We are at the main gate and you come through Kimberley. And then this is the entrance. So move round. Pechka there. That's the window. There will be possibly a stained glass window in the recess. Obviously there'll be walls. The fuse box will be up there. This little bit here will be the sink and a kettle, toaster, microwave. That's all this building's getting. I've got a photo of that, I'll put it up. And so you'll have like a little kitchenette bit here and a bed, a double bed there. If there's room, there could be a chair and a pechka. As I say, this is only like a granny flat bed sit. It will be used for family and very possibly if we get some overnight guests that are literally just wanting a bed to sleep on. You then have a doorway here, which
Just a cloak room.
is just going to be like a storage area there'll be a coat rack for coats and things and backpacks and suitcases. There's both Bulgarian and English, and you'll get a nice view of the goats. And then There's John stood in the main area.
Because I'm still working.
And then he's just going to show you how far he's got in this room.
Alexa powered lights.
Oh, that's posh.
You say Alexa, don't light. I'm not going to say because she will.
Yeah. So this is going to be the powder room. There'll be a mirror and sink in this area. And this window will be frosted, but plenty of light, plus lights in the ceiling obviously. And a toilet behind John that still needs plumbing in. But yes.
It's plumbed in?
Well, it needs a system and things. And then in this area we have a shower. Everything coupled up, and now the hiding it all behind walls starts. But yeah. Oh, and this light is the ceiling. It wants insulating and a proper ceiling putting in, but obviously it's got a roof, so it's watertight at the moment. And that's how far he's got. The new building is literally a granny flat. It's going to have a bathroom. It's going to have cloakroom, storage area. It's going to have a kitchenette area and a bed. Possibly maybe a chair or two, or bar stools at the worktop. And a pechka. It's mainly for family, especially my mum, who comes over with our daughter and family, and they all sleep in the cottage. But Mum likes to have some peace and quiet on a morning, which is a bit hard when she comes over with the grandchildren, or should I say her great-grandchildren. And so we decided to give her a little area of her own.
Yeah.
But she only comes over around twice a year. So we're offering this new build for people that may want to only stay one night.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a studio flat, if you like. It saves the cottage being used by, say, only one or two people that are basically only wanting a bed. They may be travelling and passing through and just need a night's rest. So this will be going up on our, what's it called? Booking.com.
Tinder.
This may be going up on Booking.com as an overnight facility. People that want to stay longer or have got more people, then yes, that's the cottage. We are going to start putting a limit on the nights available in the cottage.
Good business venture if we put a red light outside here.
So keep watching, because the new Serendipity 2
TWO
will become available probably next season. Right guys, because there's not been a lot happening this week, I've just fetched you down to the village square. And if you look just there where the white building is, that's us, that's Serendipity. And this is the local bar. And then if you carry on that way, that's the village centre with the play area. And just there is the shop. And that's the village hall. And this is the mayor's office and the post office. But the bar has closed. And we're hoping that the new owners start to open and renovate and do something with it pretty soon. Because we've had to start bringing our own beer to the bar and sit here like Billy No Mates, because everybody's stopped coming, basically. But yes, this is the village bar, and apparently it has been bought. We've got a bit of riff-raff.
Locals, is it?
Riff-raff at the bar. But, and it's supposed to be opening and becoming a bar restaurant. And that's the other side where I normally film. We normally sat there. But there's nobody playing out today. It's been a while since we've shown you the animals or the birds. So I thought we'd just give you a little look at our growing brood. As you can see, they think it's tea time.
Quack, 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 quack.
Boss is here now. And they all come running to the gate, and then I find it very difficult to get to the feed barrel because they're all under my feet. The big rooster,
Hello.
The big rooster is Jimmy, that John saved. He seems to save a lot of animals. He blames me for them all, but it's all John.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jimmy was brought here by John. And these are the little broiler chicks that we're not having much success with.
That's Jimmy from Cobra Feeding, you know.
Shut up. The 4 ducks, where 3 should have been female, but 3 are male and 1's female. And just around this part, I get attacked by a chicken who thinks they want a taste of my leg instead of me having a taste of theirs. And there she is.
She's nice, we like her.
She's a little velociraptor.
Yes, she is.
She had a go at me. She's looking a bit scabby, to be honest. I bet she's Jimmy's favourite.
Pecking my leg
ain't
going to get you fed.
Hey, take her for a tetanus now.
Yeah. Me?
No,
You cheeky sod. So yeah, altogether we have got 8 ducks, 27 chickens, and only 1 rabbit, unfortunately, because we lost Rebecca Rabbit recently. She was ill for a few days and then passed away. So poor Isabel is on her own.
Yeah, but she was an old rabbit.
She was. If you're thinking of coming to Bulgaria, one thing I want to say is the language is really hard.
Yeah, it is.
The language is really hard.
It is.
The alphabet is Egyptian hieroglyphics. We've been here before. We've talked about this in previous episodes.
Cyrillic alphabet.
And we've been here for a year, and I still don't go anywhere without John because I don't understand a word that anybody tells me or says to me. I know that, Neres Biram, which is I don't understand.
No, raspberry jam.
Which our lovely neighbour Dancho thinks that's the only thing I can say because that's all I ever say to him, as well as looking gormless. But John's picked it up and can converse quite easily now with our Bulgarian friends and neighbours. You are better coming over and living the life and picking the language up as you go along.
And the best way to do it is to talk to the Bulgarians.
John found that going to the pub was the best way to do it.
Unfortunately, the best way to learn is to go to the pub and sit down with the Bulgarians.
Because, as in some areas of England, accents and village slang is all completely different.
It is.
So we can talk, or John can talk, to people in our village and be completely understood, and we can understand them, or he can understand them. But go into Popovo or Targovist or VT.
No, not Popovo.
Yeah, Popovo.
No.
Or another village, and the wording is completely different. It's like slang. It's like going from Barnsley to Sheffield or Barnsley to London.
What they're doing. What they're doing.
It's completely different. So you can't actually learn Bulgarian from internet.
No,
You're better off just being in your village and learning how your villagers speak.
In the bar.
So that's just something I want to put out there, because we were asked about whether learning the language was important, and basically, no, it isn't. It is eventually, so that you can mingle. I'm not saying don't try and learn it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying when you first arrive, you don't necessarily have to know Bulgarian. You'll get there, you'll get understood. Google Translate is a big helper. I am now the Palamatsa 2024 champion of charades, and I get understood eventually.
One Bulgarian word that makes me smile every time. I'm not going to tell you what the Bulgarian is. You can have a look. Okay, that's your first Bulgarian lesson. Learn Bulgarian with John.
No, learn Bulgarian with John.
Outside. Outside.
You've just said, oh, yeah, you're not saying Bulgarian.
Have a look what the Bulgarian for outside is.
That's your lesson for today.
That's your first lesson with John. It's me. It's dirty me. I've been working. Look at me dirty beard.
Welcome to Serendipity Homestead.
Episode, no, silly bastard.
We've done the why we came here, and they've all been done months ago.
The one with the waggle tail.
What are you on about? Right, so because I decided I was giving up, because it's not worth hassle.
Give it up, baby.
You keep putting me off.
La 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 la
Don't do that
again.
You've put me off.